Hey guys, how's it going? In this video I'm going to show you how to create a weapon mod for your server. The first thing you want to do is find the weapon you want to replace. For me this is going to be the axe. You're going to right click, go up to Asset Actions, and find a folder for it to replace. And then once you get to this screen, you're going to want to uncheck Level of Detail and Collision. If you don't do that, then the collision box will export with the mesh. Same with the level of detail. So you want to find a 3D model that fits the weapon you're going to replace. I found myself a hook in the game's files, so that's what I'm going to be using. So whenever you get them both imported, you're not going to want to touch the axe. You want to model or base the weapon you're going to replace off that axe. So just move it around to make sure it fits. Okay, once you have it set up the way that you want, you're going to hit Control and A, and then you're going to apply all the transforms. And now we're not going to touch the hook anymore. Let's get the axe ready. So we're going to delete the mesh from the axe, and then we're going to grab the armature, hold down Shift, and drag it onto the hook mesh. Now the armature just expanded about 100 times, so we're going to shrink it down to 0.01. And then just drag that down quick and easy, and delete the empty. Okay, now we have the armature inside of the hook. Let's go ahead and apply the armature modifier so that whenever we cook it into an FBX, it will apply the armature together. Okay, once you have that done, we can go ahead and export to an FBX. I already have a preset for this, but I will show you. These are all the options that I use to export to Unreal Engine. A lot of these things like the forward and up, these need to be set to different things, and then I know there are a few options down here that need to be changed, but just copy what I have. Alright, now we go back into Unreal Engine. We open up our folder, and we add the hook. So here we're going to want to apply the weapon skeleton that we're going to be replacing. So for me it's the axe. So just find armature underscore whatever weapon you're using. And then down here the hook already has a material, so I'm just gonna not import anything. Alright, now we open up the mesh, scroll down to the physics asset, and we're going to replace it with the axe's physics asset right here. Now we can delete this, and now we're going to go into create some blueprints for our weapon. But the first blueprint, you just want to search up the weapon that you're going to replace. So mine's the axe again. And you're looking for something under the Mordhau weapon category. Go ahead and name it whatever you want. Now we're going to create the part of our blueprint. For me, you want to find one of the parts lists. So this is like the horseman's axe skin. Okay, and I'm just going to name this BP hook underscore part. Now in our part blueprint, we want to replace this skeletal mesh with ours. Okay, now we can set this to 0. so we always have it in our inventory, and you can name it to whatever you like. Alright, now we're going into the hook blueprint, the main one, and then we're going to search up skin, and usually there's quite a few of these parts. What I usually do is just go one by one and delete them, but if you could just delete that entire category, that works too. Usually you want to leave one so you can replace. I'm just leaving the horseman one because I'm going to replace it with my hook blueprint. And then there's one more thing we want to search up for in this blueprint. It's the name. So instead of displaying axe, we want it to display, let's see, hook axe. Okay, now basically all of the blueprints for the weapon are done. Now we want to go into our level blueprint, or whatever blueprint you're going to be using for adding the weapons. For me, it's the level blueprint. And I went ahead and put this on a paste website for blueprints. If you go to the sharing channel in the Mordhau modding Discord, you'll go ahead and find that. But for this video, we're just going to do the weapon. So I disconnected this, so none of this down here will run. But we want to click on this variable, and if you just copied it over, you want to right click it and then create variable from this. Now we want to go into here, and I'm going to add my hook. Once this is all done, go ahead and run the map in the editor. And there it is. Boom. And it works just like the axe. You could throw it, pick it up off the ground, it sticks in walls. It basically takes everything from the axe and puts it onto your custom weapon. This material isn't too good. You can kind of see it moves with the character. But in another video, I'm going to show you guys how to create weapon materials, custom ones with blood and ones that you can color. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. I'll see you next time.